Southern California, stay right there. The challenge starts right now.
It's time for the challenge on NBC.
Live from Universal City Walk, Season 20 of The Challenge. Here's your host, Mario Solis.
We're just a short pass away from the NBC4 Sports Grill here at Universal City Walk. Always lively, always energetic. The best place to be on a Sunday night. If you're here, say hello. Welcome to The Challenge, and I'm Mario Solis. Always September to remember when I'm standing next to this guy, the omniscient Jonas Knox, heard coast to host, or coast to coast, every night on Fox Sports Radio. We had a good one tonight.
I mean, it was a good one. I don't know that everybody was thrilled with the outcome, but yeah, I mean, at least it lived up to a lot of the hype before the game, that's for sure.
So it went a little longer than expected. It had us all excited about it because we had picked our winners. We'll get to that a little bit later.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, look, this was all about Micah Parsons' return to Dallas. It was all about Micah versus Jerry and what the outcome could be. And Micah made a big play towards the end of regulation or in overtime to stop the Dallas Cowboys from scoring. But ultimately, this game comes down to the fact that the Green Bay Packers clock management at the end of regulation and in overtime was awful. Awful. They nearly lost that game not thinking through what the outcome would have been had they thrown that ball into the end zone. And Chris Collinsworth said it best. If that ball bounces in another direction,
a little bit, that's it.
There's zeros on the clock and it's a loss. Yeah, it's terrible. Terrible.
All right, let's move on. We've been on that game for a while. Big win for the Rams this afternoon. Of course, hosting the unbeaten Colts at SoFi Stadium. Again, coming down to the final minutes of the fourth quarter. Matthew Stafford throwing a little touchdown pass to Puka Nacua to tie the game. After a defensive stop, first play of the drive, Stafford airing it out to Tutu Atwell. And you know all too well what that means. It means that you can dance all the way into the end zone. 88-yard score. Rams take the lead. And to secure the W, Cam Curl comes up with his second interception of the day. Rams come back to beat the Colts 27-20. Big comeback win for Sean McVay and the troops.
Yeah, and listen, Sean McVay said it after the Eagles loss. He said, look, we're not going to let the Eagles beat us twice. They got away with this one. It looked dicey from the jump, but ultimately Matt Stafford made a few big plays, and the Rams figured it out, and they figured it out on defense as well, too.
They said they would learn from that mistake in Philly, and they sure did. And you know the Rams are feeling good tonight. We're about to find out how good. Rams defensive end Kobe Turner is back, our main man this season, here on The Challenge. And I'm starting to think you live in that Maybach. How are you feeling, Kobe?
Man, I'm feeling great. Feeling a whole lot better after that win.
Matthew Stafford said it was ugly for a quarter or two, but fortunately, you guys, the defense, were there to clean it up. Talk about your guys stepping up in that game the way you did.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't really matter what position we were in. I feel like we were able to find a way to be able to get their offense off the field. I mean, that's a very great offense coming in. I think they punted once, and we were really able to affect the quarterback, be able to knock out their run game. And again, that's a really good team coming in. So I'm very proud of what we were able to put together. And I'm really proud of also the way that the offense responded and being able to get us in a position to be able to win that game.
Kobe, you talked about winning. To do that in the NFL, you have to be very good and a little lucky. When Colts receiver A.D. Mitchell dropped the ball before crossing the goal line, did you see it, and what were you thinking?
I was so excited. You obviously hate to have those plays go against you. And that was a really big play for them and a great opportunity. But then I saw the ball drop before, and I was like, this is like the clips that I see on TikTok or on Instagram all the time where the guy dropped it beforehand. And just a huge moment of celebration, a huge sigh of relief, when that ball did go out and result in a touchback.
It's the Rams' first 3-1 start since winning the Super Bowl in 2022. You weren't on the team yet, but this season starts to have a little bit of a magical feel to it, no?
Yeah, it does. I mean, we've already known that we have a special group of guys, offense, defense, and in the kicking game on special teams. And it's just about putting it together. At the end of the day, it's about being able to pick up wins, and we picked up a gritty win today. But yeah, man, this team is special, and I'm excited to see just how far we can take this thing.
All right, so we don't have a lot of time to celebrate because the Niners are coming into town this coming Thursday. Usually when that happens, there's a lot of red. Please tell me there's going to be more blue this time. And how do you speed up your recovery? A lot of ice baths, or what do you do?
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing a lot more blue this year. And I mean, we already got massages before we even left the stadium. We got some massages and we had some recovery stuff going on. Our training room says 3 things that are certain in life: death, taxes, and recovery. So we make a really big emphasis of that. And I mean, you can recover all you want, but having a short week and being able to come back and play against the Niners, I mean, we're going to be juiced up. We're going to be super excited. Our first divisional game, and we don't particularly love the Niners either. So I'm super excited to just get back to come off of a win and to go do our thing.
It should be electric, like that, like that sweatshirt you're wearing. Flames coming out of it, or whatever that is. That looks really. There you go. That looks really cool. Kobe Turner, congrats on the win. We're going to be watching Thursday night.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you guys are going to see a heck of a game. I'm excited for it. Appreciate you guys.
I'm with Kobe. I don't like the 49ers.
Well, listen,
We don't
nobody
like
out
them
here
much around
does.
here.
And they don't like
Thank
the fact
you.
that they take over SoFi when they come either. I mean, that's
And of
a
course,
problem.
Kobe's the man. Anyone named Kobe is going to be a winner on
Especially in this
our
town,
book, right?
please.
In our book. All right, Chargers coming across the country to play the winless Giants. Not so good for the Bolts. Justin Herbert throwing a couple of picks. Former USC quarterback Jackson Dart making his first NFL start. He looked pretty good, running for a score on the opening drive, then threw for another one. And the Chargers offense struggling. Tackled Joe Alt right there, hurt early in the game. Created all kinds of problems, pass protection lacking. Herbert unable to make anything happen on that crucial fourth quarter drive. Bolts lose this one 21-18. They fall to 3-1. Chargers going to try to rebound next Sunday at SoFi against the Commanders. Well, it's not looking good at this point with those offensive line issues.
No, and it's the same old story with the Chargers. If you're a Chargers fan, you know this. O-line injuries. It was Rashawn Slater before the year. Now it's Joe Alt. Bad loss, bad outcome, bad results, bad injuries for the Chargers earlier today.
And I was almost going to skip this, but the Raiders lost against the Bears.
No kidding.
Wow.
Boy, who would have thunk it?
All right. Also coming up, we've got thousands of dollars worth of prizes. Nobody else is giving this away. For example, 2 tickets to Universal Studios Hollywood. It is the best day in LA. Our boy Barry hooking you up with up to $500 worth of tickets. After a game or concert, head over to Verse.
Oh, yeah.
A $250 dinner on us. Amazing food, great music, and we know you want this, a pair of tickets to Thursday night's game. Rams versus Niners. Someone's going to SoFi Stadium in style, so let's get it. Scan the QR code, register, and play along for your chance to win. Don't even have to get the right answer. Just play, and you could win one of these great prizes. Couldn't be any easier, right, Jonas?
I mean, it's easy. I get it right every week. Every week, I'm undefeated on this segment. What are you? Why are you laughing at?
Sorry
Please.
about that. Your first chance to win is right now. If you're not ready, get ready. Scan that QR code right now. Universal Studios tickets on the line. It is time for question number 1. All right, who was the head coach the last time the Chargers were 4-0? And Jonas, don't say Jim Harbaugh.
Oh, no. I already got this in the bag. Yeah.
Which one is it? Because you
you
get
know
them
what
right
it is.
every week.
You know
I'm
which
gonna
one it is.
say
I mean, it's definitely not A or B, I'll tell you that.
C.
Bingo. Still perfect.
Yeah, more fun and prizes coming up on the challenge. You want those Rams tickets? Stay tuned. You can win them next. Welcome back to the challenge. Jonas, let's welcome Olivia, who's
Hello.
wearing USC Cardinal. Thank you for that.
well, they lost.
saw the game? Yeah, but it
I'm
was such a
supporting
good
them.
game. They
It was
could have
a
won
great
it.
game.
Great
It
game.
was a great game. I love talking about it last night, but I thought I would represent and
Oh,
help
yeah,
them
because
out.
you do
SNL.
college.
I do college.
You do
I-
pro, and now
I
you're going to do some high school stuff.
Yeah, you want to talk about it?
Please.
All right, let's do it.
love high
All
school
right, it is time for the Friday Night Stars. All right, let's begin in the OC. San Clemente hosting Marietta Valley. Ty Isaiah D to Derek Johnson, who makes a terrific catch. The athleticism in the corner of the end zone. Nighthawks in control, but they don't only score through the air. Jeremiah Watson bullies his way in from a yard out. Marietta Valley wins on the road 26-14. They'll open league play Friday at Norco. Big props to Valley View's Damian Randine, who had 147 yards receiving and 3 touchdowns against Coachella Valley, my hometown, including the game winner with 26 seconds to play. Eagles won 21-18. They'll play Rancho Christian next week. And a big thank you to Lawton Gray, the principal at John Muir, for sending us this play. It's beautiful. Trey Gamble went deep to Devion Blaylock, who made the great catch. We'll take what we can get for the touchdown right there. Muir beat Burbank 58-28.
Principle.
Got it. The Mustangs are 4-1 on the season and will play at Crescenta Valley next week. All right, I cannot do this with you two. All right, we've shown you plenty of great offense. How about some nice defense? Brentwood hosting Rosemont. Israel Valero looking to find a hole. Instead, he fumbled the ball. Watch Enzo Longy pick up the rock and rumble 60 yards the other way for Pater. You guys can talk if you want. Brentwood won 49-21 to improve to 4-2 on the season. And finally, we got some girls flag football. Bonita taking on Claremont. Tressa Beatty takes the snap. She's going to find Cody McKinney, who avoids a few defenders and finds the end zone for the touchdown. She was happy, and why not? Bonita won 27-13, improving to 14-4 on the season.
Want to see your highlights on the challenge? Send your clips on Friday nights and Saturdays to be considered. Email fns@nbcuni.com or slide in our DMs. Friday Night Stars on Instagram.
He took my...
You paid someone to eat the...
I don't even do it anymore. He took my job.
I mean,
Nice.
listen, man,
It's okay.
she got pull around here.
All right, we've only been out here for 3 hours, and so we're giving away a bunch of prizes. Get back on the NBC LA app. Time for question 2. Your chance at $500 worth of Barry's tickets plus $250 in award-winning cuisine at Verse LA. All right, who played in the first ever event at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas?
I'm just going to follow what Jonas says since he's right all the time.
Hopefully not
Obviously
the Raiders.
not the Raiders.
Manilow?
By the way, I
You
think,
like Barry
I was right.
Manilow, right?
No, I said
What's that song?
earlier.
What's that song?
by the way, I think Barry Manilow
no,
has won more than the Raiders at that stadium.
What?
Way to go, Barry.
All right, time for question 3. It's the big one, a pair of Rams tickets for Thursday's game against the Niners. They're worth more than $1,000. All you have to do is try and you can win. Here's the question. Ready, Jonas?
Of course.
All right, here we go. Matthew Stafford has the longest career of any current Rams player. How many seasons has Stafford played in the NFL, including this one? That's going to trip you up.
Oh, I mean, listen, I'm pretty sure Abe Lincoln babysat him, so he's been in quite a while. I'm going to go, gosh, this is a tough one.
You said
Take
15
your time.
before the break.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with C.
Me too.
Oh, got it again.
I want winners. I want people that want to win.
Yeah, so do I. So let's do this, guys. Our first winner is Mike Sherwood. You're getting a pair of tickets to Universal Studios Hollywood, the best day in LA. Jonas.
Allie Denise, you win $500 worth of
Nice.
Barry's tickets and a $250 dining credit to Verse LA. If I butchered your name, I apologize. I'll make up for it with the prize.
Well done, and you get the drum roll.
Okay, I got it. Okay, Grace Fisher, lucky you. You're getting a pair of tickets to this Thursday night's Ram 49ers game. Actually, that's great. At SoFi for tickets to
good.
that game.
Great.
$1,000.
Okay, that's
People
amazing.
can get their tickets, right?
Yes, to that game or any Rams home game this
you didn't
season.
pay anyone
Visit
to read this?
therams.com. You want to say it?
No, you say it.
Okay, visit therams.com/the-challenge.
That's right.
a great game.
Yeah, rams.com
Wear blue.
/challenge.
Please, /challenge. Wear blue, please.
All right, we're
We
back
need it.
after this. See who really knows about football.
All right.
All right, everyone, time to call your shot.
Yes, we did. Olivia and I took the Packers. We almost won. Jonas Knox, you picked America's former team. You almost lost.
Yeah,
I wanted to beat you so bad.
touchdown
I know
underdog.
you and
Touchdown
me.
underdog.
I
It's still
really
tied.
wanted to.
All right, so next Sunday night, Patriots at the Bills. That's a hard one. Olivia, are you going to take a...
The Bills.
All
I
right.
think that's-
You say
yeah.
that you take a risk every week. You taking a risk?
Yeah, of course I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, I'll take the Bills.
All right, so I guess we're all
okay.
going with the Bills.
Oh,
somehow
God.
Jonas still leads this whole thing.
Look at
I'm coming from the rear,
Get
and
used
you know,
to it.
you're all
I'm
ones
one,
right
one,
there.
one. I'll take
All right,
it.
that is it for tonight. It was a weird show, but a good one.
Quick.
All right, we'll see you next Sunday here on The Challenge, following